Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, it's Wednesday, so we're gonna dive into a twin flame connection reading. Just gonna shuffle and get the union space, the connective energy. What is it that the twins are meeting in? What energy are the twins meeting in? Physically, energetically, any level, what is the most predominating energy? One more shuffle. As I was pre-shuffling all the decks that I'm about to use for this reading, equality was the biggest thing. All of the numbers that I was being told to shuffle the decks 6 times and then 3. Over and over, 6 and then 3. 6 is a number of equal give and take, and 3 is half. So there seems to be a theme of meeting in the middle, meeting halfway, bringing your half to the dynamic, being accountable for your half of the energy. There seems to be a reconciliation that way. So not so much reunion and that sort of an energy, but literally balancing the scales, understanding from each side of the dynamic what is fair, what is appropriate, what is justified, all those kind of themes. Okay, so I have shuffled and we are getting, interesting, we're getting the Emperor in the reverse. I don't have reversals in this deck, so I'm gonna take it and find also a Starseed Oracle. Too many cards came out. Starseed Oracle to clarify that. So immediately, okay, we're getting seal of individuality, authenticity, uniqueness, and integration. Okay, so a lot's coming to me immediately here. So this is that aspect of bringing your uniqueness. You know, when you're in a codependent relationship or your boundaries are trespassed, you lose yourself. We've heard that said. So this energy is truly bringing your uniqueness to meet your person in the middle, your authenticity, and the term integration. Instead of losing yourself, it's integrating your own aspects in cooperative energies, in unity energies, instead of losing oneself, losing your uniqueness, that aspect that makes you that treasure that you are. This is continuing to bring your authenticity and your uniqueness into the connection and beyond, not losing it. Really a beautiful sense of wholeness in that. And the Emperor in the reverse, this is the card of almost, it can be a control freak energy. So when it's in the reverse, I often feel that this is letting go, allowing for the natural unfoldment of whatever it is, and for the, I'm hearing allowance for the other twin to be who they are, to just show up who they are, as they are, where they are, and being appreciative for that connection with your twin as is, that you've even met them, that they've even met you. Just being grateful, being in that celebration type of energy that reminds us that it is a sacred honor to have met someone that we would call a twin. It is so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle and get into it. So the connective energy really is bringing our uniqueness to our individual twin dynamics. And here we go. I'm going to see, I'm just gonna shuffle. We're gonna look at how the twins are thinking of the connection, what they're each dealing with in their heart of hearts, evolutionary learning curve in these now moments, how they're feeling for each other, what they would say to each other if there was no fear, no restrictions on what could be said, and where the energy is going. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle some clarifiers. So I will say the information for a private session with me is below. And I do appreciate all my new subscribers and likes, comments. I am so enjoying your energy, getting to know everybody, seeing what a stunning group of people are considered twin flames, and all of you who consider yourself twin flames. This is such a beautiful bunch of people. Like, seriously, my favorite. I love people, but you are my favorite people. Okay, I'm getting to shuffling the clarifiers here. Okay, so we are gonna dive in with what are the divine masculines working on in their heart of hearts right now. Four of Cups and the Two of Wands. Okay, so this is stepping out of, letting go of the past. The Four of Cups can be unrequited love. Look at this little mini masculine there. He's like, I don't believe in mermaids. I don't believe in wonderful, magical twin love. No way, Jose. I don't believe in that. But he wants to believe because he's kind of leaning that way, you know, and kind of listening to it. It sounds kind of nice. But yeah, it's having kind of at some place known that this dynamic was meant for him, but not acting on it because of feeling too small, needing to learn, needing to grow still. So yeah, this is a card that is a deep processing in order to let go of the past, so that you don't have to be tethered into those timelines and past scenarios, so that you no longer feel like you've missed out, so that you can believe that the best is yet to come, that all of this supports, and that it can be looked at in a beneficial way. It doesn't have to be that negative. Clarified by the Two of Wands, this is stepping out of one's comfort zone. So there is a real sense that the divine masculines have decided that they do not want to be stuck in the past. They don't want to hold themselves back anymore. They've realized that they're stagnating in their life in general by clinging on to the glory days, clinging on to those, I'm hearing days in the limelight, various things like that. And to step into out of the comfort zone, to step back out of the bubble, is a little bit daunting in some ways, because that means letting go of the known, letting go of that comfort, that I'm hearing whining, excuses, letting go of that kind of resistant, abrasive energy, and really just being open to what will come. Not knowing what's going to happen, believing that it can be better. So yeah, it's really interesting energy. The divine masculines definitely see like that they've been holding themselves in a place of stagnation for certain reasons that don't make sense anymore. All right, what are the divine feminines working on in their heart of hearts? The Chariot in the reverse. I'm hearing being okay with things not moving forward right now. And the High Priestess. So there's a little bit of denial for divine feminines out there. It's like, okay, I'm also hearing being okay with not knowing, being okay with and not putting effort into having to premeditate, to see things coming, to be in this hypervigilance, to know. There's a sense of just relaxing and trusting in this combination, and not having to tune into the energetic news report at every given moment in order to know, when is the train coming? When is my divine masculine going to be there? When is my life going to fall into place? There is a growing sense that divine feminines are just being okay with where they are without needing to augment that with extra information right now. So this can mean that there is enough right in front of divine feminines to deal with, that they don't need to think too far in the future. So both twins are kind of coming into a presence. The divine masculines, are removing themselves from the past timelines, and divine feminines are removing themselves from the future timelines. Both twins are coming into the present moment, and look at that. The connective energy is letting go of that control freak dynamic. So the masculines no longer are wanting to hold onto the status quo, and the divine feminines are no longer wanting to hold on to pipe dreams. This is cool energy, everybody. I like it. So how do the divine masculines feel for their divine feminines today? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And the Temperance. That's some nice stuff. So this is angelic protection of the connection. They know that it is just a matter of time. They see the direct correlation between their own healing, their own inner balance, their own willingness to be at peace with everything that has happened before, everything leading up to this moment. Divine masculines are focusing on what really matters in their life, and they know that when they come into alignment, everything they want to manifest will also show up in due time with divine blessing, with divine intervention, with divine reward. They know it's a cause and effect, and that as they heal, they will manifest healing in their environment. So divine masculines are seeing that you, divine feminine, help them heal, and you are going to be in their life in more of a way when this healing is complete. They get it. That's a very insider knowledge of the journey, isn't it? So I would say they are aware of the dynamic, the twin dynamic, and the journey. In no uncertain terms, but maybe not framing it that way to themselves, but they have that feeling for sure. And they associate it with you, divine feminine. Okay, so how are the divine feminines feeling for their divine masculines? Page of Swords in the reverse. I'm getting the feeling like the divine feminines have learned something recently. Something that they've seen or realized has helped them relax, helped them not worry about the future so much and really focus on the moment, not wanting to get ahead of themselves. So something that divine feminines have seen recently has helped them. Oh wow, I just saw the clarifier. It's the Four of Cups in the reverse. The divine masculines have the Four of Cups in the reverse. I'm getting the distinct feeling for some divine feminines that they have noticed an energetic shift or physical realm actions that their masculine has taken, that you have taken, divine masculine, because here's the Four of Cups and the Four of Cups. They see the changes, they see the difference. So when they're feeling for you, they are tuning in, they are observing. The Page of Swords can be like internet spying, checking up through friends, that sort of a thing. But when it's in the reverse like that, it can be energetic discernment. It can be a feeling, a hunch, that kind of a feeling. So divine feminines, you're becoming clearer in your intuitive ability to tune into your divine masculine. You really are accurately tuning in. If you're not conscious of this, you could be hoping that the divine masculines let go of the past. You could be doing that work in yourself. You could just simply be mirroring at a distance this very same thing, where you are letting go, you're allowing your divine masculine to let go, you're believing that your divine masculine can let go. And this can be anything that's happened in your connection, or I'm hearing karmic partners, that divine masculines have been clinging on to a lot of things in their lives that have created the protection, the stability. And divine feminine, you really are letting go of the idea that it's always going to be that way, and that the divine masculine is not showing you this love, this unrequited love. It's hand in hand. It's like you're feeling like You love yourself so much. That self-love is growing to the degree that you know you're worthy of love, and you know that any vision of not being loved by your masculine is an illusion. And so you're releasing your masculine from the mythology that there wasn't love there, or that he needed to love you a certain way. And that is causing, hand in hand, at a distance, this ability for divine masculine to show up in a new way. Again, I'm going to go back to this letting go of control issues, of all of that. How beautiful. Divine feminine, that is also allowing you to just relax in the moment and be okay right where you are. Okay, what would divine masculine say to divine feminine if he could say anything? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. My mind is being opened, and I'm trying to process as quickly as certain things are coming to me. I know I'm on the verge of something. I'm starting to feel an urgency, and I'm starting to understand that it has never been you putting on the pressure. It's been my own issues, my own stubbornness, my own frustrations that have been keeping these breakthroughs, keeping the answers at bay, keeping the energy moving in a very slow way. I know I've put the brakes on our connection time after time after time, and I know I've kept myself in a place of not knowing because I've been afraid, because I've been afraid to change, because I've been hurt in the past. Because I have not believed in real love, I've been jaded. I'm coming to that awareness. I've been lying to myself. I have been holding myself back. I've been holding our connection back. I haven't been putting in the time and effort because I know that once I do that, big changes are going to happen. It will move forward very quickly when I decide to do that. And I know I have to be ready because you're the real deal. I've never met anybody that is more authentic, more real than you, and hits my heart the way you do. And that's intense for me. That's big deal. And so, yeah, I've been holding back. I hold back at the direct proportion that I hold back in myself, going for what I want with you. It's the same. You are like me. I see that. I see that. I treat you the same way as I treat myself, and how I allow myself to experience change and growth. I treat our connection exactly that same way. I'm realizing that I don't treat anybody like I treat myself except you, truly. And that's weird. That's weird to me, and that is impressive. That's impressing upon me that you are truly different. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so divine feminines. What would divine feminines say to divine masculines? Oh, Knight of Cups in the reverse. We've got a fencing or a jousting match. Cute. Okay, divine feminines, and the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So I am really taking this time to love myself. I want to reach out to you. I'm ready to talk to you whenever you want to reach out to me. But right now, I'm continuing to relax. I'm continuing to let go of control. I'm continuing to do what's needed. I've got a bunch of things in my life that I still am cleaning up. Finances, budgeting. I'm tidying up every aspect of my life right now. I'm truly seeing what it is to be responsible and balanced in my private life, and I'm having a lot of feelings of success with it. I like it. I know I'm preparing to connect with you in a deeper way, and I'm always open to that connection because I feel like it's balanced. I feel like we've gotten to a place where it goes hand in hand. It doesn't take away. I'm understanding that. I'm really feeling supported by that. But if I'm honest, I do still have these things that I'm cleaning up in my own life. But again, I want to tell you that you are not at odds with that. It feels like I have room for you, I have space for you, I have the ability to meet you in little ways. And I want that to keep growing. I feel like that's an investment, and I want to build from that place. Friendship, kindness, genuine interaction when it's appropriate and based in my love for myself and balance and who you are. Yeah, it's exciting to me because it actually feels this way. I didn't used to feel so grounded when I thought of you, and now I do. Now I can hold my head high and say, yeah, I can have as many little interactions with you as you're open to, and it feels nice to me. It doesn't trigger me. It doesn't make me feel in those uncomfortable ways anymore. Beautiful. Okay, so where is the energy heading between the twins? The moon. Secrets are going to be coming to light. And the Ace of Cups. So we had the Ace of Cups yesterday for Divine Masculine. So yeah, the Ace of Cups in the reverse here is saying that there is an almost beginning, an almost fully voting for a yes to start moving this connection forward in a deeper level. But the moon talks about things still coming to light. I'm being drawn back to this Emperor in the reverse, this card of reason, letting go of needing to have the answers and relaxing a little bit more. So as we let go of needing to know the answer, the truth, the reality of things can truly come up to be seen because we're actually open to it. So for both of the twins, there does seem to be a purging, a period of time, a preparation time where another layer of that deep subconscious stuff, and I'm hearing the collective disintegration, the collective imprinting, the collective dysfunction coming up to be seen, whether this is in family dynamics or friend groups or society, whatever it is, whether it's still on the individual personal level of each twin, whatever level that your specific angle or twin dynamic heals, whatever that is for yours, for your dynamic, that's what's coming to light. And then it's going to set this ball in motion. But there is still something that needs to be seen as the control issues are released. That allows for the authenticity of what's really there to be seen. So divine masculines are letting go of the past, and divine feminines are not being so attached to the future. And we're coming into this authenticity and expression, and that is the true unconditional love that's about to be flipped on, the on switch. I mean, this is the healing. This is that beautiful holding one's own energy is what I'm getting. Okay. Oh yeah, I usually pull one more card. So for Divine Feminines watching, what is it that we are most meant to see for Divine Feminines? We got it already. Oh, this card again. Oh, two of them. Okay, cool. The Fallen Star, shame. I no longer hide my face. I step into my light with love. So Divine Feminines are realizing the ways in which that missing self-love, the ways in which there was tension connecting with Divine Masculine, that little bit of repression, the guilt, the shame, maybe for Divine Feminine's own conduct in the relationship in the early stages being too extra, all of that kind of an energy, or any kind of trauma from the past that's been healed. The Divine Feminines are seeing that imbalance isn't there anymore, and so the Divine Feminines are really taking a close, sincere look at any shame that has been in their energy so that it can be experienced as shame-free within the connection. So continue to affirm that to yourself, Divine Feminine, and magic, the mystic. I weave my magic and surrender to the universe. So this is a card of letting go of those control issues again and just being your magical badass self is what I'm hearing. And just go with the flow. Embrace it. Come into the present moment. Watch the splendor unfold. Divine feminine. Let go of those control issues. Okay, divine masculine, what is it that you need to see? Woo, already. Beloved Zeus, lovers, this cosmic union is destined for greatness. So yeah, let go of the past, divine masculine. I'm hearing pull up your socks. It's about to go off. Divine masculines, this cosmic union is destined for greatness. It is cosmic. It's so cosmic. It is. Believe it. It's like nothing you've seen before, divine masculine. Nothing. It's out of this world. Bye, everybody.